lost. It's just in my face, ain't it? Let's get straight to these reactions. You dig me? Sheesh, man. No mods today, nothing. Just raw dogging it. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleep back with another video, and today we're reacting to Sky Jackson Is Not Fooling Me. She did attend Streamer You. I did see some clips. It was on some calm, cool stuff. I did hear stuff about her, how like she just chill. She don't really do much, you feel me? But hey, everybody move different. With that being said, let's see what this video hitting for. But before we get into that, let's before we get into that, let's see what this video hitting for. No, I'm so I missed a lot. I messed it up. What's going on? Before we get into that, go ahead and leave a. Before we get into that, like the video, hype the video, sub up. Now let's see what this video hitting for. Lego. Pow. Sheesh, man. No bomb drop on that one.
What's poppin', y'all? It looks like Sky Jackson's finally getting called out on her behavior, and it's by none other than a streamer that I really mess with. Now, I can't say I watch him very often, but he just always brings a smile to my face, and that is the guy that's holding it down for Hereeee. So he would talk about his experience interacting with Sky Jackson at Streamer University.
Sky Jackson. Now look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Uno with another 5 bomb. Yo, Sky. I be in your chat. I be in your chat, gang. Like when you stream, I be in your chat. I followed you on the gram. I said, yo, Sky, give me a follow back. You follow me back and like that. I understand you've been raised a certain way so long. I wouldn't say Sky Jackson is bougie. I wouldn't say she's mean. But there is a barrier up.
No, I definitely do think that she's bougie by how she act. I messed up the boom. Hold on, let it play. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything wrong with it? Not necessarily. I mean, when you're a child actor, you kind of have like a certain type of ego. But I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm like, yo, she followed me back. I be in her streams. I'm about to say, yo, that's me. I walked up like, yo, Sky, what's up? She looked at me like, what's up? I said, damn. I got
maybe she germphobic.
She looked like she ain't there want to dab me. I put my hand down, so I won't dab you then. But Pete though, she looked at me like I lost my mind. Hey Sky, I just with you. That's it. Looked at me like I was bacteria. If you was in stream, you saw it. It was cheer. They was doing cheer practice. I'm like, yo, what's up, Sky? I'm like, yo, I'm right. What's up? Like, She looked and said, oh, okay. Okay. And mind you,
I gotta see
I know a lot of the creators was like, Sky Jackson is mean. No, Sky Jackson is just not for the bullshit.
So the first thing that I thought was, all right, hold on.
But she wasn't on no
really?
BS,
like Sky Jackson has that. I had to look up the clip. So
yeah,
I looked up the clip from Rod's own stream.
Yeah! You got to ride your way into the combo. Yeah! What were you doing out there? Huh? You were bullshit.
No, y'all camera was too much cameras on me.
Okay.
No shade.
Sky with the finale. Okay,
Thank
Sky.
you. No,
I see you.
Thank
She stayed
you.
silent on it. I never did this.
So this doesn't seem like
I don't see what he was talking
the
about.
way that Rod is describing it. I think she was just trying to be.
I thought he was talking about the clipping of the cafeteria or something. Like
light. She kept it pushing, but I think maybe Rod thought like, yo, she's supposed to be excited to see me because we've interacted before, which is quite understandable in this space. This is also why this guy is such a great streamer too, and a trait that makes a great streamer is because he's telling the story that I just showed you guys in that clip, and he's making it so grand and so entertaining and so engaging when it really...
Is that a good thing though? I thought that was a bad thing. I don't know.
Wasn't that, but that's his interpretation of it, and he does make sure
storytelling.
Not to
maybe if you like a comedian or something. If you're a comedian, I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying, to make a story interesting, you try to tell jokes and stuff, make it funny. But maybe a story time, animated story time for entertainment. But
on Sky Jackson, but says she is guarded, which is understandable because even after the incidents or just the events
everything that happened at
Streamer University, she would come out and say that she wouldn't end up going to Streamer Prom with Wardrobe, who asked her out to go with him.
Y'all keep asking me why I didn't go to prom or why I'm not going to prom with Wardrobe. I am 24 years old.
What does that mean?
They'll really be calling me an auntie if I go to prom with him.
Do you not know how old Mike is, bro? Do you not know how old Silky, Max, Marty, Kai's friends? I'm gonna say Kai's friends as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Cause just name everybody there is over at least 22. You feel what I'm saying? Me and Silky's the same age. Me and Rage is the same age. Yana's getting there. You and Yana's older than... No, she's 19. Never mind. Skip Yana. But it really has nothing to do with age. This is not a real school. Sky, it's not a real school. It's just... You know what I'm saying? It's just the theme. Let's not overdo it.
You should have... Well...
Talking about some 17. Auntie.
I would have loved to go, but not...
Now, if you go with Wardrobe, that would be kind of weird. According to y'all, because y'all said it was weird for somebody 24 to be hanging with a 17-year-old. So if say Max was to go with somebody who was 17 to Streamer Prom, y'all would look at it weird. Come on, keep it consistent.
No, I just don't want to go to prom. But I love Wardrobe so much, literally. You get what I'm saying?
As you're drinking not a juice box, but
I love me some Wardrobe, but I will not be going to prom. Yeah, I'm not an auntie. I already know, but
what?
Her going to Streamer Prom with Wardrobe.
You're talking like you can be the oldest one there. Come on, like you gonna have. You know how old Runic and Funny Mike is? We're the same age. I'm 29. We're the same age. Yeah. What is she talking about?
Not into chicks anyway, so it would be like this cool dynamic because
what up,
her, Plagueboy Max,
and
Wardrobe ended up having like this little clique, and that's one thing that wasn't happening with Sky Jackson a lot. She wasn't gregarious.
You in the chat?
Out there
My
trying
bad.
to mingle with everybody. Like, let's say who was somebody? A lot of the other girls were trying to do that. Like an Aisha Sophie, she was trying to do that, but that chick is. I mean, she has suffered from every insult you could possibly get on the internet. I mean, and that's part of her job too. Like if you're doing OF, it's attention by any means necessary. But there were other chicks that are more outgoing, like Ayana, for instance. They'll talk to a whole lot of people. But with Sky Jackson, that's not the case. And a lot of people are trying to throw on Sky Jackson's baby daddy and saying that she's bougie and this and that. And I don't think that's the case. Now, we do have to make a note that if Sky Jackson ever tries to play the whole like, oh, I'm a Disney actress, like she's not Debbie Ryan, all right? Like Debbie Ryan, she's from Alabama or whatever. She went and did her thing, acting, and then she got married to the guy from 21 Pilots, I believe. And then she just had some kids and lived like an Alabama life. I don't think she's in Alabama anymore, but you get what I'm saying. Debbie Ryan is a Disney actress star. We've never seen
really a
something bad come out of her.
movie?
Nothing controversial. She's not hopping on any of these podcasts talking about her love life or anything like that either. Sky Jackson, on the other hand, not only was she, and this is why we respect Sky Jackson over here. She was always a big underground rap fan, and she was already getting backlash for being a massive supporter of Ski Mask and XXXTentacion. And we're talking about, keep in mind, this is Sky Jackson, who hadn't gotten with her baby daddy yet, and she was at XXX shows and showing love to this guy when he was the most hated and blackballed thing. Like Complex was writing articles about him saying he's like the worst individual in the world. All the allegations that were on him, him being locked up, him being a violent individual that we've seen on camera. Like this guy was clearly violent. Hopefully nobody denies that. And she wasn't giving any statements. She wasn't saying, oh no, I'm sorry I was seen with this guy. No, she wasn't doing anything like that. So she's always had this attraction to like darker sides of non-Disney stuff. And then of course she gets with her baby daddy, whose name is, yes, his IG name is Hereeee. Yes, he is this red-haired individual, red-haired, light-skinned, that has a criminal history. I believe he's locked up right now on aggravated robbery. He's some guy that had like 10K followers on IG. So she scouted him out, or he was in her DMs or whatever. This guy's got an OTF tattoo, mind you. Yes, he's got a tattoo of OTF on his arms. Is like, they don't know you, as far as I know. So he's got an OTF tattoo. She has a kid with him. I don't know if she ever really complained about him, but yeah, this guy's a criminal history. He's terrorizing her. She's complaining. The point is, Sky Jackson is not like this innocent Disney Channel actress that looks very young, and she is very young. She's 24, but she's also small. So people are like, oh, like this precious little thing. No, that precious little thing was in love with and had a child with Hereeee demon that's got an OTF tattoo on him, and was also enticed by and very into violent individuals like XXXTentacion, who she was just like cool with. So that's one thing that we cannot let slide. Sky Jackson, I don't think she's trying to portray that image that she's like this, set, but she is definitely overwhelmed by environments where there are a lot of variables she can't control. Because like we said, keep in mind, she came into the game as a child actress, but everything's controlled in that environment. You've got a script. You know exactly who's going to be on set. You know what's going to be said. Nothing's going to hit you by surprise. But while at Streamer University, a lot of stuff is hitting her by surprise. Like when she was walking to class and you've got random people yelling things at her.
But this is the type of stuff that's going to happen to her regardless, being a celebrity. If she's walking out New York, if she's walking out Cali, whatever events that she's going to, coming out the building, and there's fans waiting, it's gonna happen. These aren't even streamers that are outside, bro. They're regular fans just waiting. So if she's overwhelmed by that, mind you, she's been doing this since she was probably like 9 years old, maybe less than that. Then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you should just stay inside and chill, find another profession or something. I mean, at this point, it's kind of too late. You already know, but still.
Can we get a picture?
Yeah, you ODing.
Hi guys. You see how weird people are, chat? But it's okay. It is okay. Wardrobe is not gonna get here on time. I promise you guys, he is not gonna get here on time.
Cameraman violated.
Oh, I'm hot. This is so long. Like, what the heck, guys?
There's no way.
Right? This is no way that you have to. They should give us go cards.
So those are people that I don't believe that were attendees of Streamer University yelling like, yo, let me crack to Sky Jackson, which is like, all right, she's definitely not used to that. That's for sure. And then she would also be hanging out with smaller streamers too. So like I'm saying, she's not the most outgoing individual there, but she's surely out of her element. But she still made contact with other people and shared a story with this smaller streamer of her experience with mirrors and people that didn't have them.
Like to feature there's people in the world who they have so much less than us, but they're so happy.
Yes, like when I went to Africa, that's why I loved it. I went to Kenya, and down there, it made me so sad but happy at the same time. So like down here, mirrors are very expensive. So a lot of people don't know what they look like. So when I went to this school, it was like this little village. It was so cute. A lot of the kids did not know what they look like. So for the first time, they saw what they...
Man, Dub said only thing that he seen her do at Streamer U was take a shower and go right back into her room. I said, damn. And now she's saying that y'all don't got mirrors. You don't got mirrors, Jazz. She said you ain't got mirrors, bro. She said y'all so unfortunately y'all don't got mirrors over there. And I know that's cat because I got family in West Africa, so they bugging.
Look like at my phone, and they were like laughing, and they were so happy.
Kenya definitely had. Maybe it's certain, like when you went to the hood part, like the ghetto parts, but yo, like you think this is Lion King, bro? What? This ain't nothing. What? This ain't Apocalypto. Like, yo.
Honestly, I mean, it's of course it's unfortunate they can't like afford mirrors, but then it makes me look at it differently. Like at least they're not insecure about themselves because they don't know what they look like, and then they're not probably bullying other people and being mean to other people. So it made me think about it that way, and then they take education very seriously there.
She would end up getting hate for this, but that's just bound to happen. You talk about anything, if you're well off like Sky Jackson, you talk about anybody that has less than you, and they're just gonna hate. Like, there's a lot more poor people in the world than there are people that are well off or good enough to where they're not tripping about.
I don't want to say Fry, she just had a touch. You know, she's been rich since she was little, so.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And she would respond to this, which I didn't think she had to.
I just wanted to apologize for my conversation when I was talking about my trip to Kenya. I did not mean any disrespect by it. I went back in 2018 and I did go to a very tiny village. I wish I knew the name. I have pictures, I think, in my other phone. I took it on my old Snapchat account with all of the students and the teachers there. But like I said, the children did tell me that and the teachers did tell me that. But I met and the teachers were talking to us. It was me and a bunch of people. It wasn't just me on that trip. So they were talking to me about that and just like all the other students. But I didn't mean everyone in Africa. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I really enjoyed my time in Kenya, like genuinely. Yes, Jenna Ortega was on that trip as well. But like there's that one. They were so sweet. And then I think you see Jenna in this one. Wait. I'm right there. That was the second school that we went to. So this was like another school that we went to. It was an all-girls school. There's Jenna right there. But yeah, so I don't have any pictures from what I was talking about. But again, I did want to just apologize because I did not mean any harm by it. I truly didn't. I truly loved my experience. And I was not being funny. I saw some people in the comments saying, oh, she's trying to be funny about that. I genuinely was not, because that is what the teachers there at the village that we went to and the smaller children did tell us. But I just wanted to apologize. I hope you guys forgive me. I would never be disrespectful or just say anything that's crazy because I'm not that type of person.
So here are these goofy fools coming at Sky Jackson for sharing an experience and a story that she had. And now she has to apologize for it. This really infuriates me. But it just goes to show, like, Sky Jackson is, I wouldn't say out of her element, but she's getting out of her.
And the smaller children did tell us. But I just wanted to apologize. I hope you guys forgive me. I would never be disrespectful or just say anything that's crazy because I'm not that type of person.
So here are these
Man, Jay, you try to drag it.
Goofy fools coming at Sky Jackson for sharing an experience and a story that she had. And now she has to apologize for it. This really
you better be careful. Don't bring them fans over this way, bro. We already under fire in the last video, bro. Word.
But it just goes to show, like, Sky Jackson is, I wouldn't say out of her element, but she's getting out of her comfort zone. And I do think she's entertaining. She's an entertaining streamer. She's quite level-headed, even-keeled. She's entertaining when she works off of other people. I don't think alone she does well. Like, she needs somebody. She's for sure a little bit reserved.
The Asmongold video, bro, they all, like, still, you know what I'm saying, talking to themselves and all that. I only replied to a few. Somebody tried to say it. I have a lot to learn about being a content creator because rule number one, don't react to comments. It makes me look weak. Me engaging in my comment section, you must not know me. Weak where, buddy? Word.
And
Man,
that's
watch
something
out.
that Rod made clear. But she needs somebody else that's more outgoing, like a Blackboy Max or a Wardrobe that pairs up with her
trying to get me
well,
canceled
that
early.
gets her comfortable too. And then they can play off of each other. That's always a dynamic that works great. Because the problem is when you have too many people, or just two or more people that are very outgoing, they all want to be the center of attention. So they just start competing with each other instead of playing off of each other and helping each other. And that's why you usually see conflicts between people like that. But let me know what y'all think about this. You think she...
Man, I think this video is low-key the first reach I ever seen in a while from Hereeee, bro. Well, it's not... The video is not a reach. Like, the whole Rod thing was a reach. Like, Rod said that she was acting fake bougie. She wasn't really acting fake bougie. She said hi, she smiled, she kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? After they were at, like, they did their little performance and cheer practice. And then the whole Africa thing, me personally, after you cleared it up, okay, you wash your hands, I feel like you should just... Can't defend that shit. She was being ignorant. Maybe she should have specified where she was at, because a lot of people, they go to one spot and assume that that's literally the whole continent. Like, no, bro, there's cities out there that look way better than over here. I ain't gonna lie to you. But hey, man. Shisha. Let me adjust the camera, bro, because this chat be frying me. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, sub up, comment down below. We locked in. Let's get it. Pow. Bro, you know what I seen, dog? Yo, this shorty Zoe Spencer going on off the hinges. Man, it's tweaking. Hold on. She talking spicy about Max, bro. And you say it every single time I do, so we both grown again. So, two grown men saying bow. Yeah. Bow. It's not pow, it's bow. Yeah, finally correcting your ass. Anyway, we getting into the you know what I'm saying, the little drama. Oh, snap. Oh, I thought Brittany Renner was still going. Man. Hold on. I wanted to react to a video with Brittany Renner, but then I was like, it's the bird brain is just gonna irritate me. You feel me? Like the bird logic. She said she's there's no shorty that PJ Washington and Kevin Gates has that will ever top her. PJ Washington, an NBA player, Kevin Gates with 2 wives and had you on the side as a third. And the first 2 still look better than you. Okay, man. Really? And she fake crashing out in the car too. You had to hop in the salon to make yourself look better, to feel better. They were saying you was crashing out, you was looking drained in the car, so you took yourself to the salon, shorty. I said, wow. If you got to do all that, are you all that? Okay. But I want to show you. We gonna look what I just peeped in 5-star community game. And this is why I don't feel bad for Zoe, because we just did a video on Zoe crashing out on Rod. And then she's talking about how Rod isn't nobody knows him, nobody watches him, he view bots, how he's a lame and how he needs her for content. Y'all must not know who Rod is. Jazz, you must not know who Rod is for real. I gotta educate y'all like I did in the video. Exactly. I gotta educate you. Rod G's. One of the Philly goats. You know, on TikTok, the little hip dance they used to be doing back in 2021 still. Yeah. He one of those. He one of them. That's one. Uck City 2 and 3 putting shorties on. I didn't know who Chicago Hottie was until I seen. I didn't know who Leilani was. Call me Lay. Thick shorty from Streamer U. I didn't know who she was until Uck City. You feel me? I was on her body since. Word. Yeah, bro. Like he been putting in work. The story times, skits on TikTok. Come on, bro. You know the lore game. We ain't gonna act like he nobody. He was lit before you got lit. Y'all, matter of fact, y'all both got lit at the same time. It's just that he was here and you were here. You were on YouTube doing your little collabs and stuff like that, and then you hopped on TikTok. But he was already with the skits on TikTok going crazy, and then y'all kind of now y'all here. Y'all went to streaming. Y'all started down here, and y'all are right here. I mean, after that, after a while, this is her. She kind of went. She kind of went, but now she complaining. She complaining that everybody's doing what she's doing and they're not getting hate for it, but she's getting blackballed for it. Like, what are you referencing? So I went and I seen a post where somebody had went into her Discord and seen her talking mad crazy about Max. Oh, so you know Max gonna go live and they gonna send that to him. And I'm all for it, gang. All for the drama. The negativity. It suits the channel. Word. Like, look at this. I can't believe Max. Like, what? No. Wasn't you bigger than him, though? At one point, you was. And then he surpassed you. He had you on his show. He pushed you on in the streaming games. Buddy, word. Fucking crybaby bitch ass. You see, once you start saying the B word, it's off the table from there. Hold on, let me make my chat box smaller. Niggas get on the internet crying tears, talking about nobody wants me to be myself. Everybody making fun of me. Nobody felt bad when I was crying. Niggas made fun of me. Tried to cancel me and everything. Because you were oh man. I'm so like, there's a difference because Max don't do nothing to other people for real. He doesn't bother people. He don't bite people that he don't know. He don't call people out their name in public and embarrass them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally known for going around biting everybody, bro, and making everybody uncomfortable. There's reasons why people don't mess with you. You literally SA'd somebody on a spectrum, brother. You get called manly and because you're mad aggressive. You buck up to men. You exhibit masculine energy, bro, and then you complain. Like, I don't understand. So that whole, well, they do it, but it wasn't the same for me. Yes, because it's different. There's nuance to it. Yes, there is. You're right. Unfortunate. Did she not realize that it's a public server and people can screenshot? I think she does. But this is where, if he goes on live and he speaks about it, now she's going to expect him, just like Rod, to come to her privately. Like, you talking to your community about it. That's the funny part. And you know it's all girls in here, so they're going to. And she called him the F word. Oh. Huh? Come on, man. Zoe. This is why. Diva bitch. So don't let these motherfuckers dim your light. You are a star in the making. Alright. Jada Waiter, saucy boy. Her light's been dimmed by her. It's her doing. I like that punk. That's my word. Yeah. I called y'all divas. That's crazy. Now it's a man, they want to baby him. Fuck that. Pop your shit. Remember, we the divas. He's a thief and a diva. Fag. It's okay, Zoe. We still love you for you. Yes, and diva. Yo, who is yo, I'm blowing me. What? Ooh, that's what I'm saying. Like, what? First of all, I hate now it's a man they want to baby him, right? Literally everybody is catching flack for dumb things they do. They just called Tylil a LARPer. They just called Tylil a LARPer. They just banned Dub on YouTube. OJ hasn't seen a light of day since that altercation. Now he's the diva. You feel what I'm saying? Raphael, whatever his name, canceled. You know what I'm saying? Who should I keep going? Like everybody's catching flack. I just named the men. Because you can't say, oh, streaming is weird towards women. Because no, there's girls right now doing their thing. And I looked and I was like, let me make sure. Because I know Amber Tyson's probably on live going crazy right now. She's still, she not crying about no collabs and all that. You feel me? She's still doing her thing. Regardless, I be seeing her do her thing. Look, let's see. Who live right now? Well, I say that she's live with Amber Tyson, but she's not. Am I not following her? Let's just see. So you said there's a woman thing, right? Suki was outed for being highly cringy and freaky. 2.7 right now. Oh, they're both at streaming you. All right, so she's going crazy. Liv, yesterday she had 7K max. From what I seen, when I popped in the stream, she going crazy. Oh, she doing the pool stream. She shaking buns. She got the YAML out. Hold on, man. But she's still going crazy. Tiana going crazy. Oh, you might think, oh, you showing all the light skinned shorties. Let me darken it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, your arch nemesis, apparently. Going crazy. You want to talk about cancel, bro? She went against DDG, brother. She went against DDG. And she going crazy. Still, she ain't stopped. You feel me? I don't know why I said that's your enemy. Y'all literally like friends. Y'all damn near different fonts at this point. But like I said, I did see even your homie, Nina Lynn. Now she's not live right now, I don't think. Matter of fact, is she? Is this really her? Yeah, that's really her. I mean, she got 600 right now. But nothing is stopping her, bro. She gets banned. 2 days later, she's back. Maybe you should think about, and look who she's collabing with. Melanie, okay? Melanie, Chicklet probably in the back in the grill, so but they still doing their thing. So I don't want to hear it's a woman thing. I don't want to hear, you can't say it's a colorism because that only applies to dark skin. You're light skinned as hell. And I just showed you all the light skinned girls that are damn near part of your, like near your complexion. That's what I'm saying. But come on, bro. All the hate niggas, you still think she's chill? Yeah, on mute. She's chill on mute. But yo, like, come on, bro. So if I see Max spark up, you know what I'm saying? I won't be surprised if he's not gonna entertain that. But they will bring it to his attention. But it's just crazy to see though. Oh man. All right, man. Next segment. She look better on mute. She does look better on mute though. And on Instagram. She look good on Instagram. She on Instagram. Her Instagram. I don't know what it is with these shorties. You probably follow her on Instagram. You freaky ass nigga. Nina Lynn. Where is hers? Straight business. I don't follow no hood. Man, stop lying. Is this her? Nina 666. Whoa, she gotta fix something about that. Like, come on, bro. She really built like this, bro? I had no idea. Don't make me out you, bro. What is she going to the gym or something? Damn. I don't know what it is. Bro, she don't look like this though. Like, look here. Right here. And then hey, if that's your cup of chow mein, yeah, I said it right. If that's your cup of chow mein noodles, that's a. Hey man, hold on. Let me get a little follow in. She ain't gonna read it though, but oh, who these people? That's her brothers or something. What's the bird doing real quick? Oh, desktop. Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, we on desktop timing too. Chow mein. You don't like chow mein? That's your cup of chow mein noodles? Or should I say lo mein? That's how you say lo mein in Japan. But over here, I guess Chinese is like rice and noodle. Fried rice. What else we got? Clavicular got his behind. What Bruce do? Oh, we gonna get into some Bruce lore. I've been seeing he been acting up. I'll show you the playlist and all that. I'm giving you away the sauce. But it's a DH video, so let's not get too excited here. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleep back with another video, and today we're reacting to Bruce drop him off, desperately needs therapy. Who I seen him spark back up with? I seen him talk about Max, laugh at Max, I think. I seen him come back at DDG once again. Like, damn, bro. So it's like, do you really want to just chill? Or you just trolling for like the views or whatever? Come on, gang. But before we get into that, go ahead and like the video, hype the video, sub up, and let's see what this video hitting for. Let go.
Bruce Drop Him Off is the corniest streamer ever, and I say this because this guy desperately needs to heal. It feels like the past just keeps haunting him. Despite it being the great era of 2026, the past still comes back to torment this guy. It's like the past has attached strings to his back and it makes him dance every single time he goes on stream. And I say it because it feels like Bruce Drop Him Off is nothing more than a vessel of negativity these days. And I know that I critique streamers a lot, yada yada, but in terms of Bruce, this man is 25 25 years old, still clinging on to the fact that he got a mini blackball. And in retrospect, ultimately this blackball really didn't amount to much.
You really think he's still blackballed,
still
bro?
Making tons of money, he's still wildly successful, and in the great era of 2026, he even has communications with some
streaming right now
that didn't talk to him. And another layer to this is that Bruce isn't even that cool of a guy himself. He's still very much a weird streamer. So for him to hold all of this
he just sparked up.
for him to be such a rude person after all this time really doesn't make sense to me. And I know I've praised Bruce in the past, twin, but I have a reasoning for this stance. So if you're curious for this tea, you might as well come and tap in. Comment for that.
Bro, you a grown man saying tea, bro. Come on, bro. It's still blowing me. What do you like? 19, 20 now? Maybe that's y'all lingo, right? Right, Jazz? You 24?
Okay, so before I even elaborate on why I feel like Bruce Drop 'Em Off is a pretty weird dude now, I thought I should just start at the beginning. Bruce Drop 'Em Off has, for some reason, really leaned into this cartoonishly weird and obnoxious villain role. Whenever there's a situation or a controversy, it's like Bruce positions himself as the contrarian or the villain, or just someone who just makes corny and obnoxious low-hanging fruit type of jokes. The most recent streamer drama was the fact that OJ Suave wanted to violate Plaqueboy Max for being himself, and Bruce Drop 'Em Off decided to join in and make a couple jokes, which I just personally found.
You know what's my problem with OJ and his fits, bro? It's like you be having the toughest pants and then your top be ass. Like your tops be like, what is this? It probably costs a lot. It might not, but come on, bro. You got to do the whole. This is not fly, dog. I don't care who tells you that is. This is not fly, and I get flea. So I can talk my piece. I come on this in front of this camera and I wear black tees by choice. Cause what's the point of getting dressed for the camera right now? You feel me? You're gonna do that along the way. But when I pop out, me and my boys, we put it on. Don't even. But this right here.
Found to be low-hanging fruit.
School though, bro, everybody know you don't bully the like semi-gay nigga at school who we all know really ain't gay because he good at sports. You don't do that, bro.
Damn.
At school, gang. Like this is just you supposed to do this shit in private, bro. Like just asking like, damn, bro, you really gay for real? That's all you had to say. Like that's it. Like if I ran into Max for real, I'd be like, bro, you really like niggas, bro? I can't be homophobic,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I dapped up Frank Ocean, gang. I can't, bro. Like just. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro, after I seen this nigga posting a wig, I can't sit here and act like I ain't unfollow him on Instagram. I'm like, what the hell? When did I follow a trend? Oh, yo, go to him, Uter, bro. Chill, bro. You better get me in my bag.
I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm not the wokest person ever, so if Bruce made a funny joke, I would have laughed at it. But this wasn't a funny joke. He's basically saying, you're a little zesty, you're a little gay, haha. And then at the end, he sneaks in a joke about him being potentially transgender. What is the punchline? And it's really low-hanging fruit because Bruce loves to cry about how he was the topic of conversation even when he was gone. He cried about how people treated him. He cried about being blackballed. He cried about being mistreated. And the whole situation with Plaqueboy Max was the fact that he was getting violated and harassed and critiqued for being himself. How are you gonna make a joke?
You know what would be a good stream? I feel like it would do both. Like you'll be helping one out a little bit more than the other, to be honest with you. But it'll still be like a valid little stream. Idea: spend a day for Bruce to spend a day with Zoe Spencer, bro. Spend a day with Zoe Spencer, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seem like the same type. Y'all would get along. You don't care. Who's calling me? Oh my gosh, my dentist is calling me right now. At 7 o'clock. Okay. 7 o'clock at what you trying? She tryna play in my mouth.
Someone's expense, mistreat them, and then cry in a call with another man about how other people mistreated you. Make it make sense. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't even really think it's that funny of a joke. I just think it's weird to joke about how Max needs to do this stuff in private and keep it on the low when the whole purpose of Max doing these things in front of the camera and being himself in front of the camera is to show people that it's okay to exist as you are. Max said it himself. He's pushing the one love agenda. He's trying to show people that you can accept others for their differences, and this man's making a joke joke about how he needs to keep it on the low. Overall, this is just dickhead shit, and even though I used to defend Bruce often in the past when he was exposing streamers for being fake, I can't help but think that it makes sense why niggas didn't want to talk to him anymore, because he's clearly a little bipolar and just a little rude. But I don't want to speak too much on this because I want to let y'all see what Silky had to say.
My thing is, Rage been saying this, bro. He said this a while ago. He said this man has problems where sometimes he'll be cool, other times he'll just start problems again. Like at some point, you just gotta leave people alone, bro. I have no problem just wash my hands with you, gang. If you be on that type of timing, I don't want to be around it.
About this clip, I'm low-key pump faking because Max actually had a clip reacting to this, but I want to show y'all because Max didn't even say anything. He just clicked off.
I can't be homophobic, bro. I dapped up Frank Ocean, gang. I can't, bro. Like, just because I ain't gonna lie, bro. After I seen this nigga posting a wig, I can't sit here and act like I ain't unfollow him on Instagram. I'm like, what the hell? When did I follow a trend?
See?
Oh, yo, Gutterham Ooter, bro. Chill, bro. You about to get me in my bag. You about to get me in my bag, gang.
Yeah, that's...
Yo. Chill.
Yo, Nor.
And I'm showing y'all this because this
don't
is basically
give any type of airtime at all. And I don't know why you're still calling out Nor. Leave that little kid alone, bro, before he gets you in trouble. Word.
Response when someone says something that's just really weird and awkward and nobody has anything they have to say. And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when you're in a group setting and someone says something that's kind of weird and kind of corny, but you just have nothing to say. Yeah, everyone just kind of gets all quiet and then you move on from the conversation. Bruce has become that person that says things that nobody actually wants to engage with because he's just overly negative. And I think to a degree, Bruce is very jaded in the streamer space. And before I even sat down and made this video, I wanted to actually compare myself to Bruce because I felt like a content creator did me dirty and I stood my ground on it. But the difference between me and Bruce is that I was 17 when the guy who claims to protect kids harassed me, and Bruce was a grown man when he was pillow talking his friends. And that's when I realized I just can't defend Bruce anymore. And I'm not
So who is he talking about?
Bruce because I felt like a content creator did me dirty and I stood my ground on it. But the difference between me and Bruce is that
Are you talking about Gideon, bro? Gideon did not harass you, dude. Stop it.
Was 17 when the guy who claims to protect kids harassed me, and Bruce was a grown man when he was pillow talking his friends.
You,
and that's when I realized I just can't defend Bruce anymore. And I'm not trying to dismiss the things that happened to him, but you gotta actually think about it like this. If you feel like people are being fake, why are you pillow talking on the internet to a bunch of internet people that you don't know personally in a Twitter DM? When people are being weird to me, I cut them off. I stop talking to them, and I've been doing this since I was a child. Furthermore, I'm not masquerading as an internet streaming villain who is overly negative and has nothing positive to say ever. I know that sounds rich coming from me, but Bruce is using the most low-hanging fruit ever to make a joke at the expense of someone who's been getting critiqued and harassed online for being himself. Max was literally called a demon and told his parents are worried about him or some crazy stuff. Another grown man tried to tell Max about how his parents felt about him, and Bruce is reducing all of this to a joke just for internet laughs from his community. A bunch of faceless kids on the internet. That's some dickhead shit. I'm a little bit of a dickhead myself, and I can tell you that that's some dickhead stuff, bro. This dude's 25, still holding on to a time in the internet where he was pillow talking and people stopped talking to him because of it. And I hate to say it, bro, but the more clips you see of Bruce, it just shows you why people didn't want to talk to him. It's like he's bipolar and he has these very abrupt switches in his personality.
And this is why I say that he should collab with Zoe, because they're two parts of the same glove, gang, or whatever that saying is. That they're both two of the same people in the same situations. You know what I'm saying? It's just one handling it different than the other. Equally cringe, but
that's dick rod. I gotta call that out. That's dick rodding, bro. Bruce, you done got up. You didn't say God. Yeah, dick rodders. Bruce, you done got up and clapped your ass. Bruce, you done got up, looked back, and threw your shit back.
He did.
Bruce, you literally have moaned on the mic multiple times, gang. Bruce, you talk about the wig. One of your main mans is Ian Connor. What are you talking about, gang?
He is with the underground. Y'all underground niggas be real. Y'all be real saucy.
That's probably one of the worst of the worst. He had a wig on. I'm pretty sure allegedly.
And Silky said it best. This is just flat out dick riding. Now, granted, I don't know about any of the overly gay stuff he was talking about in this clip. This dude Jerry Woo is talking about Silky getting up and clapping his cheeks.
He does do that.
I'm not tapped into any of them gay politics. If you're tapped in, you can
let's not act like
me know if that's true. But I'm really showing y'all this clip because Bruce just has so many other things to worry about, like that Ian Connor association. Silky only brought him up because he claims that Ian Connor was wearing a wig, but that's not even the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is that you care more about this guy wearing a wig than the fact that your mans is a
We are picking up a very crazy art piece, a legendary art piece at that, from a legendary, you know, person that I looked up to growing up as a kid. This is how.
What R word did he just say? A racist or a rapist? Cause then that's crazy work. I did not know that. I don't even know what Ian Connor looked like.
I got inspired to drip, you know. So yeah, man. I'm gonna take y'all with
that's Flea. That's Flea to y'all niggas.
in the process.
Goddamn. Come on here. I'm not gonna let you.
Oh, that's him.
So boring.
Legendary goddamn clock. This is crazy, twin.
And I just had to have the receipts because this is Bruce glazing Ian Connor and glazing how he grew up, idolizing him, and how Ian Connor's the reason he got into swag, yada yada. But I bring it up to say Bruce is no better than the streamers that he be having all this beef with. He's no better than the people he feels so jaded by. Let's just start with this Ian Connor stuff because I did a little bit of research in preparation for this video, especially because people love to act like there's no proof on the Ian Connor stuff. They always say they can't find anything. They always say that they can't find any credible allegations or any credible accusations.
Does Ian Connor have any ties to Nine Vicious? That's how you say his name, right? I'm telling you, some of these niggas, you little shooty, a little suspect. But see, I don't know, so I won't even see it for real. It's allegedly. Word.
And unfortunately, a lot of this stuff has been lost to the winds of time, or at least I thought, because I found an article that basically explains how Ian Connor got away with getting so many allegations because it was like an Epstein-style underground cover-up. And then on top of that, within this article, it's linking some of these stories of the women who claim that Ian Connor them. And Ian Connor's method of doing so would be to hit them up on social media and eventually get them back to his house or their house where he could proceed to do the assault. And the two testimonies that I read, the stories were eerily similar. It was Ian Connor allegedly taking advantage of someone who is a little naive. And then after they would come out with their story, he would then proceed.
How are we talking though? Because we ain't gonna keep pushing this naive shit. This is 2016. How old is he now? Let's do a little hold on, let me send this message real quick. Let's do this damn. Ian Connor is age 33. How was he? (22 to 23 years old). How old were these girls, bro? This bald head is not the law. 21. Why the hasn't one charge been pressed? Right. I ain't no coincidence. I make my first big magazine cover to make up allegations for on self-esteem purposes. I swear this is my karma for finessing every I came across just to mentally prove a point. The universe is paying me back. Me, I guess. I mean, it's not funny, but like, could be it is now the law. 21.
To intimidate them. And what makes this even worse and why I call it an underground Epstein Island type of cover-up is because you had notable figures within the fashion and music space like Virgil Abloh and ASAP Rocky running defense for this guy. And that's the man that Bruce was sitting up on camera glazing. So I just can't take this whole jaded supervillain persona that he got going on because, my nigga, you're friends with the underground Jeffrey Epstein. And now I'm gonna show you guys Bruce's first response to Silky before they hopped into a Discord call and he just has like the biggest Freudian slip ever.
He calls out Bruce for being a hypocrite when it comes to Max. All right, let me hear.
One of your main men is Ian Connor.
Is he lying?
One of my main mans.
What are your main mans?
Okay, now this is a question. Everything else I agree with before. Besides that, you don't even know who my main mans is, Jerry. Y'all don't know anything about me, gang, and that's what just be mind-boggling y'all. Yo, that's your main man. Yo, you be around that nigga every day. Yo, how do y'all try to make the assumption of a nigga that I'll be around every day when y'all don't even see me every day?
So you do be on some fruit
You
stuff.
live in LA.
But you don't
I'm in
follow
ATL. I don't gotta sell my butt. I don't gotta sell my soul.
This clip is a little cut up, but just know that prior to Silky name dropping Ian Connor, Bruce was kind of trolling about the things that he was saying. He was denying the homoerotic politics that he was embroiled in. But when Silky name dropped Ian Connor, that's when Bruce shifted the entire conversation about how people don't know him and how he didn't sell out because he's not in LA. I also want to mention that Bruce kind of minimizes everything that he said to just a Twitter page clip and that Silky got baited. And I don't feel like showing it because he just cusses too much. I don't feel like censoring all of that cussing. But the main takeaways is that Bruce definitely was dick riding. I'm not gonna lie. But the only reason Bruce was willing to agree on everything else that Silky said before and was to concede to what Silky was saying was because Silky name dropped the fact that he is friends with Ian Connor, which I think says a lot in and of itself. And I just want to get this out the way. All of these guys are questionable because how are you even letting someone that's your mans, that's your friend, be friends with a guy who has that many allegations? But part of why I don't defend Bruce anymore is because it's pretty obvious all these streamer dudes are fake and at least a little bit motivated by money, Bruce included. It's fork found in the kitchen, they don't have morals, so I won't harp on it too much. Okay, now for the final part of this video, let's talk about Bruce just exposing himself, as in the Freudian slip, as in the fact that this guy just desperately needs to book a therapist appointment and he needs to go and heal.
I wouldn't even do that.
Is it actually a fire idea or no?
Bro, me, you, Rage, Max, we go niggas in Paris.
Jazz, what are you talking about? It's about business. What are you talking about?
Nah, you remember when that idea was first introduced to us, and what happened? Nothing. Yo, bro,
you didn't say no. You was with it.
I was with it.
You was with it. You was with it.
Y'all
and then I told you,
I'll
bring you out your neck.
I see how.
But at the same time, that's selling out though. Like if you do anything for money going against your morals, if you think anything for a check, it's kind of giving bird. But you know what I'm saying, not all money good money. You'll learn that though. Young blood, you'll learn that though.
It ain't nothing for a come take a flight for a day and chill with a he really wanted to, bro. Just dead getting money, gang.
Okay, be honest. Is that why you mad at Rage? Be honest. Don't throw the frank at me though.
Let me be clear, bro. I can understand why a dude wouldn't want his homies to only hit him up when it's some content stuff. But when you're a bipolar demon who be flip-flopping personalities like he the Green Goblin, why would niggas want to chill with you on some cool stuff? And objectively speaking, Bruce is a good entertainer. That's why he's built up his brand. That's why he's maintained this success that he has. But there's two sides to every story. While Bruce can talk about how we got slimed out and he can talk about how fake everyone is, people have consistently talked about the way this guy's personality changes and how he treats people. But I'm not gonna overanalyze the first couple seconds of this, so let's continue.
No. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like genuinely speaking, like from my perspective, I just want you to like see how this like could make a feel towards you. And I'm not advocating for this at all. I didn't speak about this at all. I swear, I'm dead ass. Rage has nothing to do with this at all. He probably does not even want me like even saying shit like this, like, because he doesn't give a fuck, right?
But I mean, clearly he does somewhat give a fuck if you're saying it because y'all talk about it. Like, I know. It's just...
No, I swear he does not give a fuck. I promise you. Like, bro, I would tell you if this felt away. You're my man. I would tell you if it
Bro, Silky, you're not going to tell me because I'm live, gang. I know the real. That's what I'm saying. You and I know the real.
I'm going to say it on the live. I'm not one of these fabrications.
Why are we acting like it's going to say my name when I'm not around?
And I think this is when the first Freudian slip happens because Bruce is under the impression that he's just constantly brought up behind closed
doors. I don't know. We don't know, obviously. But as far as stream goes, they don't talk about this nigga, bro. Unless he say something first.
And he's just constantly taking up space in the minds of these other streamers. But the Freudian slip is the fact that they're taking up space in his mind rent-free. And I'm not trying to just psychoanalyze this guy because I'm not a psychoanalyst, I'm not a therapist, I'm not any of that. I'm just a teenager who happened to build a platform himself. But what I see is a dude who looks like he's going through it with his ex. Bruce is still thinking about Rage, he's still thinking about the boys, and he's thinking about the fact that they don't have the best relationship. Silky flat out tells him Rage does not care. He didn't put him up to this. And y'all didn't see it in the clip because I didn't show y'all, but Bruce says that Silky is his friend. And if Silky is his friend, it's not hard to believe that Silky as his friend would talk to him and say, bro, you're going out bad, chill out. Because that's ultimately what this conversation comes across as to me. You got Bruce yelling in the mic, making the bold claim that niggas are talking about him in their free time. And Silky just combats this by saying he doesn't really care. And that's what I mean when I say this guy truly needs to heal, because he's under the impression that people who don't care are just talking about him.
Like, I've never been mad. I don't have no reason to be mad, bro. Like,
bro, that's just your ego for you to say, like, niggas is just gonna bring up your name to bring up your name, bro.
It's
true.
What
do you mean, bro? Like,
it's
bro,
literal
I genuinely,
proof, gang.
Where the proof at, though?
Silky, I took 9 months away and I was still coming up, bro. What are you talking about? It's literal proof. I am live. I will end this stream right now. We can have a combo right now, gang. I will end right now. I don't give a f about none of this.
No, wait, don't make me the reason why you end, because Dio's not about to come for me to say.
We can really talk about it if you really want to
really
talk
chop
about
it
it,
up.
man. That's what I'm saying.
We could really.
Now I want to end it off on this because I think Silky makes a very good, astute observation. And it's the fact that Bruce has a little bit of an ego problem. Or maybe not an ego problem. Maybe it's just the fact that Bruce just can't take accountability. Maybe he's not comfortable within himself or comfortable with how things played out. Evidently, the situation means a lot to him, which is why he keeps getting heated within the conversation. I'm not trying to diagnose someone. I know I keep saying he's bipolar, but the way he kind of flip-flops between being calm and being chill to yelling and getting out of body is just kind of weird to me.
The way he doing it, the way he acting right now is kind of like normal. Like somebody say something and it might spark something up. That's not bipolar, bro. Now I don't know, because it is a heated debate, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's bipolar. But he do need some type of help. The way I'll feel some type of way if we already squashed it and we cool, and then out of nowhere you just start going back at it, just talking crazy about me. Like, bro, I don't got time for that whole that's childish, bro. And that weird stuff, I could keep that away from me. You feel me? I don't need that.
I don't know. I just think ultimately, if he feels so jaded by these people, if he feels so hurt, he should get off stream for a bit, call them on his phone, and just have a sit down conversation, like on some real stuff. This guy is clearly hurting, but he's projecting it onto the stream. He's projecting it onto the internet, and he's making himself look like a fool. And like I said before, bro is 25 years old. I'm not saying that he's an old person because that's still relatively young. What I am saying is that
you literally reference people. You reference people's ages all the time, talking about you're a 25-year-old man, you're a 29-year-old man, you're a 26-year-old man. Like, it's clear that you're trying to say you're too grown to be doing what you're doing. Oh, you're such and such years old, by the way. Like, come on, bro. Forget it. You're 19. Oh, you're 20. 19, 20, one of those. Because last time you was talking to Gideon, you was 19. And he kept saying that. So 19. Okay, whoa. Let's not act like 24 and up is old as hell. I say you'll start getting old around 20. Once you hit 24, yeah, you up there, bro. So I said 24, 34, right? Yeah, 34. Once you hit 34, you up there.
As you get older, as you learn and get more experience and wisdom living on this earth, you should portray yourself and conduct yourself in a way that is befitting of your age and of your status. As a young man myself, I'm not going to be crashing out and losing character over people.
This whole interaction right here wasn't immature at all. This is just human. And this is me defending Bruce. I don't normally, but yeah. This is human interaction with emotions. You know what I'm saying? You expect them to be calm the whole time. Like, that's just not everybody's body, bro. Not everybody move like that. So, man, what he said about Max was out of pocket. He was dick eating, but because he do be on the same timing. But I feel like it's a little bit of reaching going on. So we're gonna leave it as it is. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, comment down below, sub up, locked in. Let's get it. Bow. What we got going on? Uh-oh. Bruce is live. Oh, just reacting to clips. I do need to make 5 of them alls. Should I give Jordan Lucas a chance? Follow up. Oh, she wilding right now. They on motorcycles riding through where? Dominican Republic? Oh. What? Where's she at? Oh. Hey. Oh, she right there. Oh, that's tough. Who's this guy? That's lit though. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be on that top timing. It look like she being gifted the key to the city right now. What we got, man? What else we got, man? Clavicular got beat up. I'll do a little reaction today, you know what I'm saying? What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleep back with another video, and today we're reacting to a 50-year-old man humbles clavicular. Damn, bro, it's just been going down. Downhill since. Can't catch a break, man. You just fixed your face, now you're getting it planted onto the floor. That's wild. Before we get into that, go ahead and like the video, hype the video, sub up, and let's see what this video hitting for. Lego. Bow.
Yeah. It has been a rough and tough year for the internet personalities who have built up this, persona online of being a macho man. Now, I'm pretty sure all of you have seen that clip of Clavicular literally being put on his neck outside of a Miami nightclub.
Nah, I haven't seen that gangster.
You're under citizen arrest. You're under citizen arrest.
Citizen arrest.
Yo, you good?
He looks so good. They got him.
So like with citizen arrest, it's just any citizen that decides to detain you until the cops gets there. That's a little bit of harassment and assault, ain't it?
Don't worry about it, buddy. You finna get put on your neck too if you
Don't you have to have like
and you would
some
think
type
that
of
that L
credentials
would
for
be
that?
the biggest one that Clavicular would take all night, but trust me, it gets so much worse. To the tune of asking, why does our Mog Prince Clavicular keep taking all of these L's in 2026? If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. If you don't subscribe, I'm gonna put you in a citizen's arrest too. I'm gonna have to hem you up too. Don't make me do that. Now, back into the video. Now, of course, you don't end up just being put on your neck without some sort of backstory. As you can see in this clip, Clavicular seems to be out at a Miami nightclub without his normal security. I don't know if it's because the costs are starting to get too high. I don't know if it's because he's smelling himself, but he's with this guy named Drago, and they are out and about, and they are allegedly having a great time before somebody comes through and removes his hat. Or at least that's the story that we've been told. That moment right there changes everything for the Mog Prince. Okay, don't put your hands up. Don't put your hands up. Oh my God. Okay, don't put
That's the problem right there, bro. That's where it started. You put your hand in his face. You put your hand on his face. That's the problem.
Don't put your hands up. Oh my God. Oh, no.
He took his shirt off.
Wait, I'm asking why you punched me. I'm just asking why you punched me. You took your hat, so you punched me.
That wasn't the guy that took your hat.
That looked like Zoe.
Like, you couldn't be like, damn, like, feel me when the punches.
Real Mark.
I was punched off the rip, gang. That's not that serious. It's the hat, gang.
That wasn't the guy that took your hat.
Oh yeah, as a real street nigga, I know exactly what's going on right here.
Right.
Clavicular gets pounded out most likely off camera, and that's the reason why they did the jiggling and jostling.
Heavy.
I don't know what's being said in the specific clip. You know, it's a little bit loud in the Miami nightclub, but I don't know what it is with people lately placing their hands on people's faces and not acting as if there's not going to be some sort of consequences and repercussions. Maybe it's that world tour where Clavicular's been smelling it.
Been touching Earth too. I don't know why he did that.
So
is he like that? He could fight for
and he could just get away with certain things, but definitely at a drunken nightclub in Miami, you can't just do that. You can't do that without somebody, you know, taking it as some sort of disrespect, and they're gonna put their hands on you. The second confrontation does happen afterwards, but it seems as though that's the alleged victim's friend coming to his defense, saying like, "Yo, bro, you kind of wilding. You doing too much." And being the guy who Clavicular is, he brushes that off, doesn't take it seriously, of course, and acts as though, you know, I can do whatever I want because of who I am. But then that's where we get the situation where Clavicular is put on his neck by the man outside the Miami nightclub. This man who, if I'm not mistaken, is closely related to the person who got pushed in the original altercation with Clavicular, is this man's father. He decides he's gonna place him under citizen's arrest. And yo, them citizen's arrest people, citizen's arrest is crazy. It's the most insane thing in the world. But ultimately what he's trying to do is hold Clavicular accountable for his actions. You can't just touch somebody and then feel like you can just get away with it because, you know, you may have some money, some status, some fame, or whatever the case may be. You're gonna get touched up. And this isn't one of those situations where the environment can be controlled. No, that's a grown-ass man saying that he's about to check you. Ultimately, the police get involved, staff members from the Miami nightclub get involved, and the whole situation gets resolved in real time at the place. But what happened in that Miami nightclub is only half of the problem. You see, when you get into a fight, you might make a group chat, you might make the conversation for the night, you might get laughed at. But when you're somebody like Clavicular who has millions of followers, millions of supporters around the world, and with that being said, also millions of haters around the world, yeah, people are gonna start clowning you. How you handle that clowning is very, very important. The last thing that you wanna do is make it worse.
He's choke maxing. He's victim maxing.
Here goes Sneeko, bro. Always in, you know what I'm saying? Ain't this your homie? Aren't y'all cool? Oh, no. I think that he like divided from that group because they left him to dry in that last situation with the whole sprinter bus.
Maxing. He's frame mog maxing. Humiliation maxing. Submission maxing. Waste of steroid maxing.
Yet again, Clavicular
is on the roids. So it's like, it is a waste because don't you go to the gym and work out and all that? Like, you got put down by a 50-year-old. Come on, man. That could never be me.
The joke of the week, and rightfully so. Could you imagine years of being known for being like the steroid taking, looks maxing, fitness guy, and then finally being put to the test when it comes to, I don't know, just defending yourself, standing up for yourself in a situation where like you challenged the guy originally and you can't do it? Now, obviously, and I do mean obviously, people are going to clown you. This one person says taking steroids and getting pinned down by a balding 50-year-old is the biggest oral loss ever, and I couldn't agree more. That shit is so embarrassing, gang. I think people are laughing at him most of all is because, you know, he's built this persona on saying these things, saying the N-word, talking about how he's frame maxing, mogging, whatever the
I still have yet to see him say the N-word, bro. Does he really be saying that? I gotta see some clips.
case may be, getting his looks up, going to the gym, building this persona of like, yo, let's get as fit as possible. And then also, let's say the most deranged things as possible. And ultimately, I'm a big bad guy because I have security behind me. But now when I don't have security behind me and people are putting me to the test, I'm looking like a wimp. I'm looking stupid. I'm looking like a loser. I'm looking stupid in the real life. I did mention that something in this was worse, and it's how you go about defending yourself in these situations. In the video we did about Clavicular's trip over to France, we were highlighting on this channel that Clavicular was getting clowned by the people of France because he thought he was important. He thought that people should be paying attention to him and they just weren't. And then he went back to his computer, and instead of being objective and taking, you know, this larger look at his whole life and the things that he pushes, he decided that he was going to slander the French people. He said that they were terrible, they were ugly anyway, the women were sixes. So we know for a fact that Clavicular has a problem with taking some sort of accountability. But what he says about this situation almost made me drop my jaw to the floor. In his response to the whole him getting put on his baby neck in a Miami nightclub, he says in response to HS Tiki Taki, another frame maxing, mogging, you know, savant on the internet, I'd like anyone hating to try to have the leverage required to wrestle while wearing 3 inches of height inserts. We aren't playing the same game.
What? I think he's taking this a little bit too far, gang. It's worse than DDG wearing the same boots, Dre the Topic wearing the same boots just to boost their height. Y'all need to chill and embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Most of my friends are taller than me. I only have one homie that's probably shorter than me, for real. And I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with being 5'11". Yeah, like, I'm above average. I'm not 6 foot, but I'm still taller than most. You feel me? Especially in my family. Everybody's short. But yeah, y'all, you gotta chill, dog. What does hype boosters, height inserts, whatever you want to call it, have to do with you getting pinned down by a 50-year-old who don't even do that? That's not his body. He don't even look like he get physical. That was your first. That takedown wasn't even. Oh man. I guess.
Dang, come on. Now, I'm no fool. What height inserts is he talking about? When I look at this picture from the night that he got put on his baby neck, I'm seeing regular shoes. These look like pretty flat shoes. Now, he could have 3-inch height inserts in the heel of those shoes. 3-inch height inserts are the most insane thing in the world, though. Why is he casually wearing 3-inch height inserts while out at a Miami nightclub? Mind you, he has a girlfriend as well. I think one of the reasons why he would wear these 3-inch height inserts is because that one time that he got arrested and his height and weight came out, everybody on the internet was clowning him about it. So now he's running.
Y'all are clowning him for being 5'11". This is why I be noticing it's like niggas be dick riding these streamers, bro. Like y'all really be meat riding hard as hell, bro. Y'all be following these guys who are mad tall, probably like 6'3", 6'5". Y'all like seeing them interact with women. Y'all get hyped. Y'all probably, oh, that's a little weird. Word just fell out of nowhere. But y'all be, you know what I'm saying, hyped to see them engage with women and get chose, and you just sitting at home, dog, like instead of going out and getting in the field yourself, bro. But then you would have caught somebody else a grown man being weird, doing what, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro, like, and now you're clowning somebody for being over. 5'11" is over the average. The average is like 5'8", 5'9".
Around wearing height inserts, but because this situation is so much more embarrassing, he's actually having to acknowledge the fact that he's wearing height inserts. I've never seen levels of insecurity in a man like this.
Now, if you're wearing 3-inch height inserts to be 5'11", and you're really 5'9", no, 8, my bad. That's crazy.
Before, and it really needs to be studied because this is so much gender affirming care. You would expect Clavicular to be some sort of trans activist, but it's crazy that he's not. Like, it's so surprising to me.
So my guy actually thinks he just cooked. I had to read that for a minute over just to think, no, this guy surely did not just say, well, you should try wrestling in 3-inch high heels, man. It's fucking difficult, man. Bro, come on. That is not the comeback you think it is. Stepping out with height boosters in your feet, fucking nose job, ear job. You are a butter boy.
His friend Drago that he went to the Miami nightclub with only makes this situation worse when he decides to come online and defend it in real time. He sounds like some sort of babbling idiot, to be quite honest with you, saying that they got the best outcome of the situation because of the 3-inch height. What the fuck does that even mean?
Clap showed as much restraint as humanly possible, and he's still getting shit on it. And also, it's extremely hard to wrestle when you're wearing fucking inserts. Come on, bro, like the 3-inch inserts, you guys gotta think about that. What are we talking about? Yeah, no, we genuinely got the best outcome, I'm pretty sure.
I would expect a dork to hang out with a dork. So this honestly checks out. I'm disgusted, but not surprised. What's funny is that there are so many more tolerable excuses for this situation. You know, you could put off that you were drunk. You could say that you're not a fighter. Like, there's so many things that would have made this situation sound so much better. But using the excuse that you had 3 inches in you is so disgustingly nasty.
That sounds kind of crazy, brother. I'm gonna need you to rephrase that ASAP, because what?
I really don't even know what to say about Clavicular and his response to this whole situation. You're probably asking yourself, why are people so ready to call this another Clavicular L? Now, mind you, he's Clavicular after all. People do hate him, but there's something a little bit more to this. And it's really because there's this pattern recognition that's been going on with him for the past few months. And ultimately, the chickens are coming home to roost. And I think a lot of people are seeing the reality on Clavicular in real time.
I haven't had alcohol in a long time.
Your outfit sucks.
Oh, sorry about that. I hate to.
Damn.
I talked about Clavicular going to France on this channel a couple of weeks ago, and what it highlighted is that he's just not this big and bad guy that he at least appears to be online. The persona doesn't match the IRL experience of it all. When he went to France, people ridiculed him terribly so. They made fun of him for the way that he looks, the way that he dresses, the way that he walks around with security, the way that he talks, all these confident bravado that he gives off online. But then when you get IRL, it just doesn't hit the same. The same flirtatious nature, a lot of the same frame maxing and mogging gimmicks, they just don't hit. And that France trip made him look so bad that he decided that he was going to stage a makeup trip. In a topic matter that I didn't cover, he actually went over to Israel and used some Israeli propagandist artist to make himself look good while also propping up Israel as well. And the internet saw right through it. And now, yet again, in an incident where he's getting choked out without his security, we even have people like Sneak to make himself.
See, I was about to say, damn, he look kind of tall here, but then I just realized he's still wearing height boosters, gang. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Look good while also propping up Israel as well. And the internet saw right through it. And now, yet again, in an incident where he's getting choked out without his security, we even have people like Sneeko who did disassociate with him over that Israel.
Sneeko is the last person to talk when he just got socked in the face a couple days ago. Well, a couple weeks ago. So he's the last one to talk. You literally got punched in the face, dog. This is what... Like, am I tripping? Sneeko, why are you talking?
Nonsense. I mean, those videos are
You're not safe either. And you had security with you.
But now Sneeko, who has been a victim of somebody publicly attacking him, you know, just randomly, is now clowning him because of how silly Clavicular looks based off of the things that he says and in the life that he ultimately lives.
Clavicular got in some fight, and he was pinned down for like 10 minutes. And this is from a week ago when he went on, well, I think a couple days ago, he was on the Piers Morgan show, and he says, I went to Israel, but I'm not going to go to Gaza because they're the losers. They're losers, so I'm going to be twerking in Tel Aviv. Well, based off that logic, I think we should side with that Tony Soprano guy, that balding chud who pinned you down for 10 minutes. Based off that logic, if we're going to side with the winner, that's the new look. He frame mogged you. He got frame mogged by the bald Gen X chud. It's over. I mean, that's your logic, right? Side with the victor. And his friend Drago was trying to stop it. I mean, it's like W friend, but it's just looking humiliating. I wanted to see the best in Clavicular, but when he started saying that, when he did an Israeli propaganda tour, it's like, I can't be friends with you, all right? Use his logic against him. He wants to ascend. He says he's not a political guy. He says that he is just trying to make money. I'm money maxing. Okay, so then you're going to side with the victor. Then when you get beat up by Tony Soprano, I'm going to go side with Tony Soprano because he's the winner and you're the loser. That's your own logic. By your logic, you You are the loser that we should not pay attention to. We want to ascend. You got frame mobbed by Tony Soprano. Your ideology's demonic.
When Sneeko's right, Sneeko is kind of right. So it's an all-encompassing thing as to why people are making fun of Clavicular in 2026 and not looking at him as the next it guy anymore. When he's had to leave behind that desk, when he's had to touch the streets and really put to test all of the things that he's been preaching over the internet for the past.
I don't care what he's talking about, gang. The same thing happening to you. So if Clavicular is a loser, you're a loser too. Y'all both losers together, if that's the case.
Couple years, it's been falling apart rapidly. Going to France, the place where beauty and fashion are supposed to thrive, and they don't accept you. And then when they don't accept you, you going back to the internet giving a bunch of excuses as to why your nonsense doesn't work as opposed to taking accountability. And then going as far as setting up these fake praise tours in these countries that are political, even though you said you weren't. And now you are in Miami being put on your neck by somebody who is much older than you. He looks to be like pushing 60, right? And you're supposed to be this peak guy at this moment. It's just ultimately not looking good. And your response to all of that is, hey man, it's hard to wrestle when you have 3 inches inside of you. And then also,
all right, he didn't really say that. Let me see you dragging it. All right, stop phrasing it like that, bro.
Have to beef up my security because now I'm under attack. Mind you, he was the one who started this whole situation by putting his hands on that guy's face and then not just settling it with words. Like, oh my gosh, the lack of accountability for your actions are so loud. It's actually deafening my legs.
Hey man, he'll learn someday. I don't know when that day's gonna be, but it'll come. It might be too late. It may not be. It might be just on time. Things always catch up. You learned that earlier in the week, but you'll end it there. But that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure you like the video, hype the video, comment down below, is sub up. We is locked in. Let's get it. Pow. Yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of the stream. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is tired. I will be back. Maybe mañana. We got to get going with the streams, and I can finally fix this TikTok thing so I can stream on TikTok all together with Streamlabs and all that. Get it together. But yeah, that's going to be it, gang. Appreciate. See y'all tomorrow. To the right shit, it's okay. You didn't hit that right shit. This is the thing, though. I didn't like shit. It's okay.